See, it'd be surprising how sometimes some very good players, they come from obscure countries, we make you ask yourself, like, how these guys and Kasa from these countries? Example like Kvaratskhelia from Georgia, like this guy, we play Ajax legend, Jari Litmanen, we from Finland, and then this guy too, we from Iran, Ali Karimi, like George Weah, to the point of, see, he be the only African we ever win the FIFA World Best Player. I find them very, very surprising, to be honest. As I grew up, then it be very, very surprising to me. It be a story I want to talk about. George Weah, popularly no call him Pape. Yeah, that be one of him favorite monikers where they respond to. Then born for Liberia, of course, in some slum within the column Clara Town. The boy there, then he no play well, cause as at a very young age, Charlie, then he play for two of the biggest clubs for Liberia as at that time. That be Mighty Barrow and then Invincible 11. Like that, it be them a top two clubs where then they there. At very young age, then upon we play for all these two clubs already. Now, this is where the story dey. Now in the 80s, thereabout, I think in the mid to late 80s, Cameroon can appoint some French guy as them a coach. They call him Claude Le Roy. Claude Le Roy be very good coach. Anybody where he follow football, he coach Ghana said before, so he get a big history in African football. So as he be coach for Cameroon, at the same time they scout for French clubs too. So in free time, you do what they go around African countries, they go look for players, then he will recommend them to agents or clubs for France. It be one of your rounds where he did on the roam all over Africa, where he go Liberia. As you go Liberia, go they watch some match, we go see this young guy. I mean, that be upon we are. He they play, he they score goals, his movement be sharp and what have you. Then we make him press with the boy. As Le Roy go back to Cameroon, it be there where he go speak to one of the top class for them. They call them Tonnerre Yaoundé. We tell them, say, I see some boy for Liberia. The boy be very good, but it looks like he be too big for where he play. If you guys go, if you have a look at that boy, like it really go help you guys. Make you guys have a look at him. So what the club do be say, then to them go Liberia, go have a look at upon we one more time. Afterwards, where they speak to him, where they invite him over to Cameroon, make him come audition in body one more time. He reach the Cameroon there. Then give him trial matches, whatever. Charlie, he pass him easily. Afterwards, then give him a deal. He started play for them actively and all that. This be around 1987. Yeah, thereabout. When the thing be about upon we be say he blaze the league properly. When he start blaze the Champions League for Africa, he do his best. To say he force wow. Maybe at that point again, where he force, he named it up there like that in the Cameroonian league. We Claude Le Roy step in again, and this time around, then he recommend them to him paddy for France. Who be that party? That be Arsène Wenger. But make you guys not forget, say Claude Le Roy in coming to be upon we alone with Claude Le Roy help. Among a lot of people, Claude Le Roy help be some one other guy in the column Souleymane Hassani. Souleymane Hassani be Senegalese guy, but he grow for France, where he be footballer, but in career no should really go on like the way if he go. As he grow up, they need to look for opportunity play for the national team thereabout, but he need to get chance for France. Where Claude Le Roy speak to him, where he try convince him he can play for Senegal. So every time if the guy they talk about how some of the most influential people for in career inside wouldn't help him, it be Claude Le Roy, they call the name. That guy they call him Souleymane Hassani. So as part of appreciation for what Claude Le Roy do for him, as the guy give birth or in first son, he name him Le Roy. That boy where he play for Man City some time back, where they call him Leroy Sané. Where he play for Man City, they play for Bayern Munich now. That boy, they name him after Claude Le Roy, that former Ghanaian coach. And in France or in French, they name Ankasabi, then they pronounce the name as Le Roy. It mean the king. But anglicized version, you didn't see and they go say Leroy. That be how come the boy name be Leroy Sané. But the name Ankasabi, Le Roy. Back to Weah in story. So that be where Leroy speak to his friend Arsène Wenger. We tell him some boy be there here for Cameroon. The boy the first why he blaze the league. I feel say if he get chance for the French league there, he go do something really proper. So there as Wenger to talk say, oh really? He the first, okay, I go trust your instinct. So what we go do be say, I go give him invite make he come Monaco. That time Arsène Wenger be the coach of Monaco. We give him invite make he come to Monaco for trials. As he reach there too, he blaze the trials too properly. Chair like that. where Arsène Wenger and Monaco give him deal. Where he now turn Monaco in player. So for Monaco, he blazed there. We can't get opportunity to go to PSG. PSG to Charlie, he made the place, and then he can't get opportunity to go to AC Milan. So it be AC Milan where in career peak like that, where he playing football very, very, very well. It be AC Milan where he can't win the FIFA World Best Player of the Year. That be 1995, and that's at that time I they asked my body as a young boy. I say, with all these football nations within the Africa, like you mentioned Nigeria, you mentioned Ghana, you mentioned South Africa, you mentioned Morocco, you mentioned Egypt, you mentioned Tunisia, none of them feel produce FIFA World Best Player. But look, some obscure country for Africa, we will book themselves for Liberia, it be them produce FIFA World Best Player. But sometimes that be how some of these things do. After AC Milan, he can't get opportunity, he can't play for the EPL inside. He played for Chelsea very briefly. Afterwards, he go roam for some back places before he retired. As he play actively to George Weah be somebody you know forgetting roots. He make sure say he still play for Liberia single-handedly. The Liberian national team, he be in the run. Even as at the height where they have that them a civil war and all that, where the country you know should really be stable and all that. It be upon where we hold the national team down. I mean, with flights, it bring players together. I mean, whatever it is, they captain them. It be charismatic. If they go games, it show leadership. It score goals too. It win matches for them single-handedly. So after the football career, where he ride on in popularity, enter into politics, and God do him too good. Later on, he can't chop president for my country. Right now, he come up for power. He live in life as normal. So that be how it is in life. Everybody need destiny helper. Way upon we are in destiny helpers be Arsène Wenger and then Claude Le Roy. It be them make them. If you enjoy this or you find it fascinating, I beg give me a like, share, comment, and then subscribe, or at best either follow me for more stuff like this. See you later. Bye bye.